A very good day to our problem solving and program design lecturer, Madam Nur Hasliza binti Muhammad Noor. Today we are here presenting problem based task, and my name is Peter PAULRAJ, analalaki THAVARAJ. My matrix number is 01DDT21F1152 and I am the team leader, and my teammates are ARVIND analalaki ULAKANATHAN 01DDT21F2071 and LUGENNDRAN analalaki RAJENDIRAN 01DDT21F1153. So now let's move on to the first question, that is problem 1. Okay, in first question, a pawn shop Sinar Gamilang offers cash through jewelry exchange. Borrower will be changed as below. Borrow less than 1000, the interest percentage will be 10%. If borrow between 1000 to 1999, the interest percentage will be 15%. If borrow 2000 to 2999, the interest percentage will be 20%. If borrow more than 3000, will be 25%. Question 2 asks us to prepare problem analysis, algorithm, flowchart and pseudocode to calculate the total interest rate that will be charged. 2a asks a user needs to enter the total of money to be lent through input device. Total money is depend on a value of jewelry exchange. And 2b asks us to print the total of money to be lent and total interest rate that will be charged. So for problem analysis, algorithm, flowchart and pseudocode will be explained by my teammate, that is Lugendran. So Lugendran will be taking over the presentation.
Thank you, Peter. First of all, problem analysis. The input will be total money to be lent. The process will be check total interest rate. If money to be lent less than ringgit Malaysia 1000, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate is equal to money to be lent times 10 per 100. Display total interest rate. Else if ringgit Malaysia 1000 to ringgit Malaysia 1999, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 15 per 100. Display total interest rate. Else if ringgit Malaysia 2000 to ringgit Malaysia 2999, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 20 per 100. Display total interest rate. Else if more than ringgit Malaysia 3000, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 25 per 100. Display total interest rate. The output will be total interest rate. Next, algorithm. Step 1, start. Step 2, enter total money to be lent. Step 3, check total interest rate. If money lent less than ringgit Malaysia 1000, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 10 per 100. Display total interest rate. As if money lent ringgit Malaysia 1000 to ringgit Malaysia 1999, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 15 per 100. Display total interest rate. As if ringgit Malaysia 2000 to ringgit Malaysia 2999, calculate total interest rate. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 20 per 100. Display total interest rate. Else if more than ringgit Malaysia 3000, calculate total interest. Total interest rate equals to money to be lent times 25 per 100. Display total interest rate. Step 4, and now pseudocode. This is like algorithm, but got little difference, such as pseudocode no using steps or number in starting like algorithm. Next, has a use of symbols like bracket, underscore, bigger than, lesser than, bigger than or equals to, lesser than or equals to, and etc. Also look like little bit like coding. The chart will be like first start, and then process include output and input like algorithm, but got a little difference. And finally, and now flowchart. First will be start, followed by that an input, double quotation, enter total money to be lent, double quotation, get ringgit Malaysia. Next it will be followed by an selection, put ringgit Malaysia lesser than 1000 in the left side. It continues by a statement, total underscore interest underscore rate equals to ringgit Malaysia times 10 per 100, and output, put double quotation, display total interest rate double quotation plus total underscore interest underscore rate. Meanwhile, in the right side, It will continue by other selection and outputs until ringgit Malaysia bigger than 3000. Finally end. The answer for the question will be ringgit Malaysia 2000, total underscore interest underscore rate 400. This is from me. Thank you. Now I pass this to Peter and Arvind.
Thank you, Logan. So now let's go to the problem 2. In problem 2, the first question stated, LUGENDRAN Berhad is a fast food restaurant in Ipoh. You have been assigned to develop a system for calculating the salary of 20 employees of this company. For question 2, prepare algorithm, flowchart and pseudocode to calculate the total salary for each employee. 2A asks the user needs to enter the staff ID, basic salary, claim and overtime. Beside that, the APF deduction is 9% of basic salary. 2B asks us to print the total salary for each employee. So for the next slide, that is algorithm and pseudocode, will be explained by my teammate, that is Arvind, and will be continuing by me again for the flowchart explanation.
Thank you, Peter. So now I am going to explain algorithm for problem number 2. First step is you begin with start. Second step, enter staff ID, basic salary, claim and hours of working overtime. Third step is calculate overtime. The formula to calculate overtime is overtime equals to RM10 times 8 hours. Step number 4, calculate EPF deduction. EPF deduction equals to basic salary times 9/100. Step number 5, calculate salary. Salary equals to basic salary minus EPF deduction. Step number 6, calculate total salary. Total salary equals to salary plus claim plus overtime. Step number 7, print total salary. Step number 8, end the algorithm. Step number 9, repeat steps 1 to 8 to calculate the total salary for 20 employees. So now I am going to explain pseudocode for problem number 2. First, you begin with start. Then initialization equals to 1. Enter staff ID, comma, basic salary, comma, claim, comma, hours. Then calculate overtime. Formula is overtime equals to 10 times 8 hours. Then calculate EPF reduction. EPF reduction equals to basic salary times 9/100. Then calculate salary. Salary equals to basic salary minus EPF reduction. Calculate total salary. Total salary equals to salary plus claim plus overtime. Then print total salary. Initialization plus plus. Initialization is less than or equals to 20. Then end the pseudocode. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Arvind. So now let us go to the flowchart of problem 2. First, we have to enter the initialization, which is x is 1. Then continue with x. Then continue with looping, because we have to enter the loop first. So x less than equals to 20, because in this case there are 20 employees, so we have to calculate the salary for all the employees. So then we have to enter all the inputs, which is enter staff ID, enter basic salary, enter claim, and then enter the hours of working overtime. Then continue with the process, which is to know the overtime we have to times 10 with hours, because for an hour we have put it RM10 ringgit. So then continue with EPF deduction. To know EPF deduction, we have to times basic salary with 9/100. Then continue with salary. To know salary, the basic salary have to be minus with EPF deduction. Then the last process will be to know the total salary. We have to plus salary, claim and overtime together. Then the last will be the output, which is print total salary. Then now I run this program. Okay, first I label the staff ISD as an example. Then basic salary I put as 1500, claim as 100, hours 3 hours. Then then the loop will be continued. So the looping will be continued until this program reaches the 20 employees. Okay, that's all from us for problem based task presentation. Thank you.